What is good, y'all? What is good, y'all? Oh, shit, man. What's everyone up to, man? See how this connection, this Wi-Fi connection works out here. It was good. Oh man, I'm looking at all kinds of extra fat today. Oh, I'm doing good, man. Doing good, just chilling. It's a little chilly out here. Not too bad, but fuck it. What you up to, man? I'm just maintaining. Waiting on my girl to get here. Bring me some beer. Gotta do a little cookout and shit. Ooh. About to take a power nap. Yeah, I already took one of them shits earlier. Man, those things are good, man. Get a nice little power nap. Yeah. I'll probably be on here for a minute today. A little something, I don't know. Have a couple brews, chill out, cook out some shit. It's good, Eddie. Well, I'm doing pretty good. Except for, what was it, Monday. My ex tried to get me jumped. A couple of her little punk ass fucking boyfriend and another punk ass motherfucker. I told him let's square up, but he wouldn't. He came out with a big lug wrench. He wouldn't square up with me. So, you know, you ain't gonna square up fairly, man. I ain't gonna fight you. You know, he's lucky I ain't come back and blast his fucking ass. But there's better shit to get in trouble for than over some stupid ass roach bitch, you know. Feel me? Well, other than that, I'm good, son. How you been? Well, what happened was, I went over there. Yeah, I know, right? I went over there to see the kid because the kid wanted me to come see her. So, you know, I'm over there talking to the kid or whatever. She keeps coming over to my truck. And I'm like, yo, look, I'm not here to see you. I'm here to see them. You know, see her or whatever. And the bitch kept coming to the truck talking shit. She's gonna text my ex this and send her messages about me on Facebook. What? I'm like, you send my girl whatever you want. You know what I mean? Send her whatever you want. Like, I ain't got nothing to hide. So, you know what I mean? So she kept going, running at her mouth. So I said to the kid, I'm like, yo, just go before I knock this bitch, right? Just, you know how you just say that shit. So this bitch yells in the house talking about, he said he's gonna knock my head off. And this little punk motherfucker, like, I swear to God, he's like 120 pounds soaking wet. Soaking wet. A fucking washcloth. Probably way more than that motherfucker. Anyway, he come out with a fucking lug wrench like that. And then he had one of his boys come off the top of the roof came out the window onto the porch roof. Like he's about to jump down or something. I'm like, yo, man, like, you think I'm scared of you and shit? Like, drop that shit, you know? Go in there, man. Why you always got ear hustle? Go, man. I don't like that shit about you, man. God. Nigga always gotta come in here and stick your fucking nose where it don't belong. Go. Go. So anyway, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, whatever then. I said, yo, drop the wrench. I say, first off, I say, oh, you gotta come out with the wrench? Like, really? A real man would just come out and say, what's up? He come out with a wrench, like, no shit. The thing was like that. So I'm like, yo, man, drop the wrench. You know what I mean? Like, drop the wrench. Like, we'll square up right now. He wouldn't drop the wrench. And he just kept talking shit like he runs the block. Man, does he know? Like, man, no, he don't know. He has no idea. But anyway, so I'm just like, okay, cool. So I just left, man, because I mean, what am I gonna do? You know, fight two guys in a lug wrench, and I didn't have my strap on me or nothing. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, a wrench. Yeah, a wrench. He wouldn't drop. I said drop the wrench. He wouldn't drop the wrench. Pussy, dude. I didn't have my fucking strap either, man. I was just coming from work. You know, he's just lucky, man. I already had like 4 or 5 of my boys will be like, yo, well, it's good, let's go over there. I'm like, nah, man, nah, not even worth that. Ain't worth none of us going to jail over a roach. And that's what that is, brother. Gotta love people, man. So I'm completely done with that whole situation. Oh, right, yeah. Oh, exactly. Well, she's a little jealous, man, because she sees I'm happy now. Like, I don't need her fucking stank ass, you know? See, I don't need none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all good. I'm all good with that, you know. But you know what's funny is her man sitting there talking about he ain't scared of me, but he has a big ass wrench. I'm like, yo, if you ain't scared of somebody, why you gotta come out with a wrench? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. And she know what I would have done to him. She already knows what I would have done to him, man. I don't even know why she even opened her fucking mouth to him. Get that young man hurt real bad, man. I can't, I don't want to do that because, you know what I'm saying? I got kids, man. I can't, I'm not going to throw myself away and a fucking skanky ass bitch. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like, and he wouldn't drop it. Let's square up. He wouldn't even square up. He fucking you wouldn't even drop the wrench. And then he had his girlfriend on top of the fucking, or his other girlfriend on top of the fucking, whatchamacallit. So, whatever, man. Tough guys to be tough guys, man. But I was there alone, son. With no strap, nothing. I didn't even have a weapon in the car to pick up. Yeah. Ain't gonna happen again, though. See, you try to be the nice guy, and you try to do the right thing, and there's always someone there to fuck with you and try to bring you down. You know. Well, I'm a lot older and wiser than those two put together. So I figure, if I fuck this dude up, I put him in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Or something bad happens to him. Then guess who's going? So I'm good with that. I squashed that whole shit, man. Like I'm out of that whole situation, dude. I took myself out of that whole situation because I know what I'm capable of done. And there's no sense to me to go that route at this age, Well, right, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, you know. Yeah. It's about, you know, in my younger days, sure, I probably would have done something if I had no kids, but, you know, I sit back and think about it, man, like, I know what I could do. That's all that I know. I ain't worried about it. I got my own kids. I got my own, you know, my own life to worry about. Ain't got time for no roaches. That's what roaches do, man, you know. They live amongst each other. And they don't do nothing but fucking just be living in filth. Yeah, I know, Big G. What's up, brother? Yeah, I know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was coming from work. You know, I wasn't even trying to have no confrontation, you know. This bitch had to go and stir up the pot. Well, unfortunately, you know, for her, it's gonna be pretty bad. Not for me personally, though. I don't do anything personally. I got other people to handle my business, if need be. Oh fuck, man, my stomach, yo. I'll be right back. I think I gotta blast up the fucking toilet. Damn. Alright, my bad. I'm back. Whew. What up, Army, man? It's good. Yeah, man. Oof. Fuck did I eat, man? But yeah, man, so basically that's how that shit went down. And I'm like, yo, Tony, what's good, brother? How are you, man? Motherfuckers tried to jump Big Al and they didn't even fucking do nothing. How you gonna sit there like you gonna do? You talking all that shit and then not even doing nothing? It's all good though. Unless you wanted to cut, I'll get it started.
I don't want to. My back hurts. I still gotta go to the store and get the stuff for the beans and all that. I texted Lindsay to see if she got.
She's taking a nap. She got
Did she get hamburger buns?
Yeah, I think so.
She just told me hamburgers. So I need to know before I go to the store.
Alright, well, she should be texting me here. She should be at What up, Dave? No, man, I ain't always in no shit, man. Don't say that, man. I'm not always in no shit. Listen, man. The shit, you gotta remember, Dave, shit comes to me. I don't go to shit. You know? I do nothing but fucking mind my own business, man. And people always gotta fucking push my buttons, bro. Don't know why. Don't know why. You know, I'm a humble dude, man. I sit back and chill, relax. I don't fuck with nobody, man. But someone always gotta fuck with me. You know, and that's the thing. Like, I didn't go over there talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go over there talking shit. That bitch started talking shit to me. You know? So, whatever, man. What fucking ever. You know, everyone thinks shit's a fucking game. Shit's a joke. We'll find out. Brittany tried to get me jumped. No, oh, you weren't here when I was telling the story? Basically, alright. Basically, I went over there to see the kid, right? Cheyenne. So I went over to see her. I'm talking to her, whatever. And Britt comes up to the door, like, trying to talk to me and shit. And I'm like, yo, I'm not here to talk to you. Like, I really don't want to talk to you. I'm talking to the kid. So, whatever. So she kept going, and I'm like, listen, I really have nothing to say. Just go, you know? And she just kept running her mouth, talking about she's going to message my girl with some shit, and, you know, threatening me with some shit. I'm like, whatever, man, do what you do. So, you know, I'm still talking to the kid, whatever. So I'm like, yo, you know what? I told the kid, I was like, yo, just go, man, before I smash this bitch. She goes inside. Not like I'm really going to hit her, you know, whatever, man. So she yells inside to her little boyfriend. He comes out with this big-ass lug wrench, man. Like, so big or whatever. So I'm like, for real? Like, bitch, you don't know me. Like, I jump out the truck, like, what's up? I said, drop the wrench. You know? I go square up right now. Drop the wrench. You wouldn't drop the wrench. So I was like, and he's talking shit like, oh, he ain't scared of me, and I'm a bitch, fat motherfucker, da-da-da-da-da. He runs the block. Now, mind you, he's a 120-pound soaking wet white boy. Talking about he runs the block. Yeah, okay. So, this and this and this and that. And then he had one of his buddies come off the out the window on top of the porch or whatever. Up there popping his mouth, too. So, I'm like, yo, just drop the wrench and we'll square up right now, son. Like, he wouldn't drop it. And he's talking about he ain't scared of me, but yet he wouldn't drop the wrench. I'm like, yo, so that tells me you're scared to death of me if you wouldn't drop the wrench. So that right there, I already know. I already got mind over matter on him. So, yeah. So I just left, you know. Well, what am I gonna do? I didn't have no gun on me. I didn't have no knife. I didn't have no bat. I didn't have no nothing. So I'm like, well, me versus two guys and a wrench. It's not gonna work out too well for me. Played the odds, made a business decision, and left. No, Marcus ain't her guy. Nah, man. Nah, she was fucking him. But they haven't talked to each other in like a year or so. Yeah, he was using her ass. But so I mean, basically that's what happened on that, and I'm like, listen, I don't go nowhere trying to start trouble, man. Those days are behind me, man. So after I put a status up on Facebook or whatever, I had like 4 dudes I haven't talked to in like years, hit me up, was like, yo, what's up, man? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to jail over a roach. You know what I'm saying? She's a roach. The roaches live together. Roaches, they multiply together. They're just a bunch of fucking roaches. So I don't sit around and deal with, I'm not an exterminator, you know what I'm saying? I let roaches be where they be. I don't have time fucking around. As far as the kids, unfortunately, I mean, they're not my kids biologically, so, hey, cut ties and move along. But people always want to test me. I don't know why they always want to test me. I'm not gonna exactly, Tony. Like, I'm not gonna go to jail over some roaches. I'm not gonna do it. Happened Monday around 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock. And man, all I did was just try to see the kid, man. Like, she got jealous is what it was. She's jealous of me. She knows her man ain't shit. He don't work. He don't do nothing. He sits around and smokes weed all day. He don't do nothing. Little young buck, I got a girl that treats me 300 times better than that bitch ever could have. Yeah, he's all mouth. Because if he would have done something, he would have done it, right? And, you talk about, oh, he ain't scared of me, bitch. Fat, what do you call me? Fat motherfucker. He ain't scared of me. Meanwhile, the whole time he's saying this, he's got this wrench. Oh, no, Dave, that whole situation's done. That whole situation is done. Unfortunately for the kids, man, I mean, that's just, that's the hard part about it. But, I have no more sympathy for her and her situation. I have no more sympathy for anything that goes on over there. Whatever happens to her, happens. Whatever the roaches do to each other, that's what they do to each other. I'm above and beyond that. I'm above and beyond that shit, son. She made her fucking bed, now she's gonna lay in that shit. And it's gonna be all roach shit, too. Yeah, I mean, Dave, that's what it comes down to, son. Like, yeah, I love the girls, man, but at the same time, what am I gonna do? They're not mine. They're not legally mine. There's none of my blood in them, so nothing I can do. They're all gonna fail, and mark my words. Mark my words, bro. They're all gonna fail. And why? And what's funny is why a lot of people hate me, and a lot of people love me. There's a difference. The people that hate me always know I'm right about their situation. They hate it, and I always prove them right down the road. It might not happen right away, but down the road it happens. And it always happens. So, I'm going to say it here and now. Her situation is not going to get any better. It's going to get worse. A lot worse. Not through me, not by anything I'm going to do, because I'm leaving that whole situation alone. I'm telling all my boys, don't even go near there. Don't worry about that situation. Because I want it to happen to her through her own people. And that's what's going to happen. She's going to get fucked around. She's going to be left for nothing when she has absolutely nothing. She's going to be in the gutter, like where I found her. She'll find out. And by the way, I found her in the gutter. No joke. And she had nothing when I met her. So, it's all good. Yeah, that's what I told her when I left, too. When I pulled out, I said, "You done fucked up. You done fucked up." Because when shit happens to them, when shit happens to themselves, when their situation blows up in their own face, that's when it's the funniest. So there's no need for me to do anything. I ain't doing anything. I'm not helping her though. Yeah, that's for sure. I ain't helping. I'm gonna let that shit blow right up. And it's all because she tried to have physical harm put on me. Like that's what gets me. Everything I did for that bitch throughout all them years, Dave, you know, you've been around. Everything I did for that bitch. And what does she do? Tries to get me fucked up. Wrong. Wrong answer. But anyway, man, hey, I hear you got another job there, Soups. Cutting grass and shit or whatever. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah. Oh no. What happened to my stream? Did it freeze?